This is an impromptu video to talk about handling your eating habits while under stress. Because right now I'm under a pretty big amount of stress. If you have a close bond with your parents, like I do, I'm very fortunate that imagine getting a phone call I got a phone call from my stepdad, in hysterics, in complete hysterics, crying, saying that my mom has passed out. He can't get her to wake up. He tried pounding her chest to resuscitate her, and her lips are turning blue. And so he called the ambulance, and they picked her up, and then they had to helicopter her to the hospital in Nashville, Tennessee. Now, I'm in Illinois. They're in Tennessee. I'm helpless. So I'm hearing all this, trying to process this as much as I can, but still trying to give him some kind of comfort on the phone, which is impossible. So they helicopter her to Nashville. Now, all this time, there's no communication between the EMT, my stepdad, or myself. So we're all in pure panic mode. So I had to borrow money from my mother-in-law to book a flight to get there. So I get to Midway Airport in Chicago. I get past TSA. I'm sitting there in my seat waiting for them to start boarding, and then we get a message over the intercom saying the flights have been canceled because of fog in Chicago. So they had to reschedule or cancel our flight. So my flight is rescheduled for 6:45 tomorrow night. Thankfully, my mom is alert now, which is good. My stepdad's by her side, but I wish I was by her side as well. She's alert. She has no idea what happened to her. But when I get this kind of stress in my past, the first thing I want to do is eat. I want to eat a hamburger with bread. I want to eat a sandwich. I want to eat French fries. I want to eat sweets. I want to eat something angrily. I want to angrily eat something to sabotage my journey here, I guess. Because that's like my only escape. If I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't do anything. Eating has been my go-to crutch. And as much as I wanted to do it, I didn't do it. I got to the airport and I had a Cobb salad. And then after my flight was canceled and I got back in my car and started driving home, and even though I wanted to just angrily eat still, I went to the 7-Eleven and I got a Quest bar. A s'mores Quest bar that tastes nothing like s'mores. But one great thing about those Quest bars is that they're pretty filling. And after eating one of those, my angry, raging food desires are gone. And I feel better knowing that even when things get tough, I can still keep my head on straight. Because, when my weight was at its highest, my mom was concerned for my well-being. She worried about me quite a bit. My mom was my biggest fan. She's my biggest fan. So me sabotaging how far I've come is not going to benefit myself or her. And I've been doing this for 4 months now. So nothing's gonna stop me. Even this kind of stress isn't gonna stop me. So this is for me and for her now too. So she doesn't have to worry about me anymore. So we can all focus on worrying about her. I spoke to her briefly, and she's afraid to go to sleep. She's afraid of all this. She's afraid what's gonna happen. She has no idea what happened. She's so glad that my stepdad was next to her, because if he wasn't, who knows what would have happened. He had planned to go do something else today, and he didn't. He just ended up, or he could have been upstairs playing one of his games. He has like video games or something, but he wasn't. He was right there next to her when it happened. So everything is meant to be. So my mom was sitting there worrying and thinking about all the what ifs and what ifs and what ifs. But all the what ifs lined up perfectly for her to still be here today. So I wish I could tell her that in person, but I won't be able to tell her that until tomorrow night when I see her. So, stay strong. No matter how tough things get, you can do it. And remember, this isn't just for you. It's for people that care and love about you. People that care and love you too, because they want you to be healthy and stay strong. So, all right. So that's my little video today. That's about it. It was not planned, but I just felt like, this is a lesson. And every day life gives you lessons. And it's so easy to be like, oh, well, this happened, so I'm going to go and eat this. It's so easy to do that, but I just got to stay focused. And that's what I'm doing. So I sent some prayers out for me and my family. That'd be great if you guys can do that. And hope you guys are having a great weekend. Talk to you later.